Welcome, Dr. Latini. Welcome, Vanessa. Welcome, Claire. Glad that you are all with us. Welcome, Amy. Glad that you are here. It's good that we are all together. Thank you, Vanessa. May we move into the future together. Connected, even though we're scattered wide. Welcome, Robin. Welcome, Marion. Glad that you are both here.
Good morning. When we were discussing the theme for this chapel service, we used a visual process to describe what this service meant to us. Descriptors were used like a bright blue sky full of birds. That led our minds to this time-honored classic, the Reading Rainbow theme song. Beloveds, if you feel called, please join Sophia and I on muted mic as we sing the Reading Rainbow theme song.
Butterfly in the sky.
I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. With friends to know and ways to grow. A reading rainbow. I can be anything. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. Reading rainbow.
And now I would like to invite Megan and Kelly to light our chalice.
This chalice is one public symbol of Unitarian Universalism, a faith path that many of us share. Please join me in saying the Star King Chalice lighting words. They are in the chat. With the kindling of this flame, we reaffirm our commitment to accept life's gifts with grace and gratitude, to use them to bless the world with the spirit of love. Anastasia?
Thank you, Megan. I'm offering everyone some light viola music in the spirit of reading Rainbow.
Good morning, beloveds. Welcome to this sacred gathering, our final chapel service of this year. Whether you are joining us in spirit or in person, we're so glad you're here. Today, we hold many things at once. We offer a warm and joyful welcome to our graduating students. What a gift it is to have you and your families with us today. You've reached a milestone, and we're honored to celebrate it with you in this shared space of spirit and reflection. We also offer deep gratitude to the Board of Star King, whose care and leadership help make spaces like this possible. Thank you to the service for this community. Today, we also recognize Mother's Day, a time of tenderness and gratitude. We honor all mothers and all nurturers of human babies and of fur babies, of dreams, communities, and possibilities. We recognize that nurturing takes many forms, and we extend our love for those whom this day holds joy, grief, longing, or all of the above. And finally, we take a breath together and honor our ancestral loved ones, the mothers of our lineage, the elders, the spiritual and cultural ancestors who made this gathering possible. May their wisdom guide us in this time of celebration and transition. Welcome. May this time together nourish your heart. I would love to invite Sophia for the land acknowledgement.
Please lower your gaze and center yourselves as I lead you in a land acknowledgement. I invite all present to acknowledge the land on which they dwell in the chat. I, an assimilated, acculturated, and diasporic person, acknowledge the land of my ancestors, the Taino of Humacao in Puerto Rico. I acknowledge the land on which I dwell, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It is the traditional land of the Dakota people. I acknowledge the land on which Star King resides. It is the traditional land of the Ho-Chunk. I acknowledge these lands have been stolen via war, conquest, and genocide. In doing so, I hope to further our journey into wholeness and collective liberation. And now I would like to invite Megan and Kelly to light the candles for this chapel service.
The white and red candles are a tradition created to accompany the chalice lighting by our Emerita President, Rebecca Parker. The white candle symbolizes violence, suffering, and death, and serves as a reminder that we gather in a time of war. The red candle symbolizes the abiding reality of love and the shared work to restore the human community and the earth to wholeness and harmony. We light a green candle today in honor of the earth, of the land. It symbolizes renewal, rebirth, and hope. After the darker, deader times of winter, in spring, the earth calls forth new life again. Let this candle remind us that there is always hope for change and growth, for life to be made new. Anastasia.
Beloveds, please join over muted mics. Our first hymn, We Are Dancing Sarah's Circle. We are dancing Sarah's circle. We are dancing Sarah circle. We are dancing Sarah circle. Sisters, siblings, brothers, and all. Here we seek. Here we seek and find our history. Here we seek and find our history. Here we seek and find our histories. Sisters, siblings, brothers, and all. We will all do our own naming. We will all do our own naming. We will all do our own naming. Sisters, siblings, brothers, and all. Every round a generation. Every round a generation. Every round a generation. Sisters, siblings, brothers, and all. On and on and on the circles moving. On and on the circles moving. On and on the circles moving. Sisters, siblings, brothers, and all.
This poem is titled Proud Songster by Thomas Hardy. The thrushes sing as the sun is going, and the finches whistle in ones and pairs. And as it gets dark, loud nightingales in bushes pipe as they can when April wears, as if all of time were theirs. These are brand new birds of 12 months growing, which a year or so ago or less than twain, no finches were, nor nightingales, nor thrushes, but only particles of grain, and earth and air and rain. Graduates and seminarians, may all of time be yours.
Thank you, Anastasia. That is beautiful. Please join me in 1 minute of sacred quiet. In this 1 minute of quiet, please allow your body to be present to some of what you want to release and end, and some of what you want to nurture and renew. 1 minute of quiet. The quiet will be broken by the sound of my voice. to dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbearable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, and to run where the brave dare not go. Breathe, breath of life, we breathe, and it hurts. Arc of justice, what are you bending toward? Transforming spirit that moves in and through all things, where are you? We need you. Sources of all beginnings and endings, in the past 100 days, evil has been lurking around every corner. There has been devastating endings with few beginnings. Yet we gather together to fight the unbearable foe and to dream of futures where there are fewer devils to confront. We gather to bear witness to calling in, to leaning in and leaning on, and to remember that our ancestors, brave and scared, dreamed forward so that we could be here, so that we could be here now to imagine and nurture a world where the rainbow faces of God's children move side by side to the tune of "We Shall Overcome." We are the folk we have been waiting for, Spirit. Brave and scared, we breathe when it hurts. We sing, we dance, and we dream some more. We dream forward. Ashe. Now is the time for you to place in the chat what you would like this community to hold in healing and love, that it may be transformed. If you're seeking pastoral care, let me know that too, and I'll respond within 48 hours. If you're needing immediate support, please let me know that today. 1 minute of quiet silence while you write in the chat your joys and sorrows and celebrations.
Please join in singing over muted mics, Ancient Mother. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient Mother, you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears. Ancient Mother, I hear you calling. Ancient Mother, I hear your song. Ancient Mother, I feel your laughter. Ancient Mother, I taste your tears.
Hello, everyone. Today, I would like to talk about our theme of sustainability with both a capital S and a capital A. And if you can hear the alarm in the background, don't worry, my building is having some work done today. Now, when I first saw the topic of this service, I immediately jumped to sustaining our ability, and we'll get there in a moment. First, I want to honor all of my peers and colleagues who have completed their degrees and will be taking steps into new phases of their ministerial and professional journeys. You have all achieved the great work. You have survived the formational crucible called seminary. No doubt, like the alchemists of yesteryear, you have all transmuted the spiritual lead with which you arrived into spiritual gold that will adorn and inform your subsequent ministries. As you prepare to leave this liminal space, this nourishing container for our spiritual growth and development, I suspect that many are hoping for a chance to bring the change that I know so many of us at Star King fervently strive to bring. In light of that, I also remind you to sustain your abilities. Sustainability in this context isn't about Habitat for Humanity or green economics. Sustaining your ability is simply the most elusive of ministerial tasks, the often neglected necessity for self-care. To my fellow ministers, I would like to remind you to tend to your own souls before you tend to those of others. My CPE instructor, the Reverend Karen Hutt, whom many here have worked with, told me the most important thing about self-care once upon a time. She held up a cup and a saucer, and she said to me, "Sophia, this cup is for you, your energy, your time, and your needs. Make sure it's full, because anything that runs over your cup into your saucer is what you can give to those who seek care from you. If you can't keep your own cup full, what can you offer to others? You will burn out simply trying to help if your cup is empty." Those words have stayed with me in the years since I completed CPE, and they've changed my perspective and lifestyle, though I still have to remind myself to take breaks and other kinds of self-care. This sustaining of our abilities, this act of self-care, is also a profound act of loving kindness. Loving kindness is called hesed in Hebrew, and some mystics literally view hesed as the empathy and mercy of God herself. It is grace and patience, not just for others, but also for oneself. All too often, that bit of self-love, that morsel of self-kindness, is brushed aside in favor of the goal or the outcome. But I remind you again, without taking time for yourself to rest, to heal, to sustain your ability. You cannot do the work the universe has in store for you. And so I remind everyone here to sustain your ability. I remind everyone here to self-care. I remind everyone to take time for yourself, to show yourself some love and kindness. I remind everyone these things because sadly, we are at war for our values and our way of life. We cannot fight this war, much less win it, if we do not remember to put ourselves first once in a while and recharge. A warrior who does nothing but fight cannot sustain that fight. And this fight we are in looks to be a long and protracted one. So, to all my graduating peers and classmates, friends even, I remind you one last time as you step into the blue sky of your futures, as you dare to dream forward of a better tomorrow, and as you step fully into the ministerial role that you have been formed for here at Star King, to remember to sustain your ability, to self-care, to treat yourself with loving kindness. Our collective futures depend on it. Blessed be, and amen. Anastasia?
Good morning, afternoon, good day, whatever it is for you right now. Yes, we talked about sustainability and sustaining our abilities through these difficult times. What sustains you? What qualities do you need present in your life, surrounding you to sustain yourself? What makes your spirit come alive? I'm kind of a locked up person. I'm all wrapped up in trying to do the right thing and trying not to have to figure it out, or knowing that I have to figure it out myself and not asking for any help, and believing that I shouldn't have to ask for help when everybody else seems to have it all under control. Nope, phooey. I want help. I want to know what you know. Please know that I'm developing my own sustainability here today. And I'm asking, what are your requirements to sustain yourself, and what do you need surrounding you? I'm discerning and focusing on what waters my spirit. I need a sense of integrity. I need joy. I need curiosity and transformative process. I need to be seen and to be heard. I need the courage to be seen and heard. I need all of this in the community that surrounds me so I can draw on your strengths. Maybe I have something you need. Sustainability, or to sustain, is to strengthen or support our physical or mental or spiritual existence. And that's all I want. To support the weight and to buoy up is to be sustained. I'm asking for your continued community support. As we're closing up this school year, I'm already starting to panic about, oh no, who do I talk to now? I'm not going to see everybody every day. I'm not going to have these deep conversations. And guess what? I'm going to find them and I'm going to make them. And I'm going to ask you to participate. You. Because I can't do this by myself anymore, as if I ever could. And that's really okay. I'm good reaching out for you to help. I'm good asking annoying questions, and I would love to hear annoying questions too. So again, what sustains you? What are your needs? We're not all the same. When I call you up tomorrow, I'll ask this question again. Thank you for being here for me.
May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be filled with loving kindness. May you be well. May you be peaceful. Peace. May you be whole. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well. May I be peaceful and at ease. May I be whole. Together, beloveds, let's sing, May we be filled. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be filled with loving kindness. May we be well. May we be peaceful and at ease. May we be whole.
Beloveds, this is the time when we intentionally hold ourselves and this community in healing love and consider a common question. You are welcome to speak your answer out loud or place it in the chat, and it will be read aloud for you with your name included. Today we consider what sustains your dreams. What is it that sustains your dreams? All dreams are sustained by community.
Vanessa writes, my enduring hope and love for all life. Amy writes, a little therapy helps. Steph says, spending time with my sacred fellow seminarians and wonderful co-creators of a better future. Sophia adds, humor.
I'm not sure what I'd do if there wasn't some soil for me to get my hands in and get nasty, dirty, and then sit down and just enjoy the dirt of my garden.
Dana writes, hope for the future. My children are UU youth leaders of tomorrow. That annoying piece of hope sustains me. Bob writes, the dreaming, something beyond myself that I do not really understand, sustains my dreams when I cannot. Vanessa writes again, you. Gabriella, witnesses of so many in the past community today. Allison says connection, curiosity, big, beautiful, dramatic nature views, delicious meals, sweet treats, jumping into a body of water, dancing and laughing all night, revelry and wonder. Meg Richardson, celebrating the students who are about to transform into our colleagues. And Jazz says, seeing the trees and sky and birds outside, reminding me of the beauty of the present moment still available to me if I can bring myself to remember to be open to it. Claire says, ocean, quiet, meditation and nature, my grandchildren's smiles.
We thank you for listening, hearing, and seeing each other today, and for all that you have shared. Thank you, Anastasia. This week, today, we celebrate and honor our graduates, Ron Anen, Vanessa Fox, Yvonne Garrett, Dana Matthews-Moore, Rian Pendergrass, Kiana Dene Perkins, Jasmine Pulido, Rose Rydell, Zoe Siegel, Cardona Yepes, and Sharon White. And we come together to bless them. Soon you graduate. You enter the world anew. You, but somehow different too. As you enter the world made new in large ways and small, as you begin new work and service, or continue with new knowledge and new emotion that which you already do, remember to take your joy into the world, that it may act as a positive contagion. Take your work and service into the world, that they may do good and act as an example. Take your love into the world, that you may share it with all, especially those who have not felt it before. Take even your sorrow and anger into the world, that you and others may realize you are not alone with such feelings, not alone in times of despair. Take your righteousness into the world, that it may help you strive for change and justice. Most importantly, take your faith into the world, that you may believe in yourself and in others, and in the impact you have upon the web of all existence. Know as you leave us that we are so proud of you, that our joy at your success is limitless, that our faith in you and your work is boundless and indescribable. Today we wish all blessings upon you, all love and hope and faith to go with you. We wish the presence of the divine upon you today and in all the days to come. Amen, and blessed be.
Rosemary. Here's our camera. So today is our last chapel service live with Rosemary. President Reverend Rosemary, I'm not sure the order of that. I think that's right. We want to thank you for leading us, for teaching us, for sharing with us your strengths and your weaknesses. We're grateful for your dedication to this institution and to all who walk through these doors. Thank you. We appreciate your unending support to us, students, staff, and faculty. Today, we honor you, Reverend Rosemary, and wish you well as you walk into your new adventure of retirement. May the divine watch over you. May your God hold you in love. May you always have what you need. May you always know that you are not alone. Thank you.
Thank you, my dear.
You can stay here if you want, or you can.
Oh, I can go.
Okay. Thank you. Anastasia will bring our closing song.
Please join in singing over muted mics for the earth forever turning. Oh, excuse me. Oh, the earth forever turning, for the skies, for every sea, for our lives, for all we cherish, sing we are joy For the stars, for all the heavens, sing we our joyful song of peace. Thank you, beloveds.
Our benediction poem is called Dreams by Langston Hughes. Hold fast to dreams, for if dreams die, life is a broken-winged bird that cannot fly. Hold fast to dreams, for when dreams go, life is a barren field frozen with snow.
Hold fast.
Good trouble.
Keep on.
Fly on those healed wings.